What is going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your girl, Sis-Lo, and it's time to take out some trash, Alley Cat. It's time to take out some trash. It's just a quick update, actually, and I'm not going to be on here too long. But I do want to remind everybody to please like, subscribe, and share this channel, okay, and this video. Also, you can support the channel. The Cash App is in the little crawler across the screen. I'm still a little bit under the weather, so say if I sound a little raspy or something, that's why. So, guys, I wanted to come back and do a quick little update. First, I want to follow up on the two previous videos and that I did quite recently about Marcus from Atlanta Street interviews and Yanna. Well, Miss Yanna dropped out the bushes into the comments and commented on the show. She gave her explanation, so to speak, or a reaction to the first part. And in that, I as I was going to screenshot it, I was busy working. And before I could screenshot it, the comment was deleted. And yeah, that was that. But that's okay. I still remember the gist of the comment. Basically, she said thank you, and she appreciates the opinions of all of the more seasoned people. She said her elders, but I'll be doggone, I ain't no elder. I'm a little older, but I ain't no elder. Yeah. So, she said she appreciates those opinions and what have you. And then basically she said that she wasn't a prostitute and something like that, which is not what I said. That may have been a comment from another guest, but or there was a comment from another guest, but because I did make a statement that she did in fact work and she was, a model and things like that. So also, she wanted to basically say that she was not, the closet wasn't like a little 2-foot closet. It was a nice sized closet. And then she went on to say that, why should she interfere with his visits with his children? He had a right to visit with his children whenever he wanted to without being distracted or disturbed or interfered. And that when, they were alone, she was allowed to wander around the house freely in her undergarments if she so desired. This is a author's paraphrase of her words. So then she also, said again at the end of her statement that, well, but I do appreciate the comments and this, that, and the other, but you might want to review your facts and this, that, and the other. Okay. So I did respond to her, and in the response, I basically told her, first of all, I didn't say that you were a prostitute, that came from a guest. I can't control what the person says out of their mouth. I can say something after the fact or correct them or, But again, that's neither here nor there. As I encouraged her to say, and whether it doesn't matter how big the closet was, a closet is a closet. Okay. I don't care if you can fit 10 suits, 30 suits, 12 suits, and a bunk bed or a cot, a space heater, a blanket, and an alarm clock, or what. I don't care. 4 or 5 pair of shoes, last month's Christmas tree, partridge in the pear tree, 2 turtle doves. I don't care how big the closet was, to be perfectly honest with you. The fact of the matter is that she had to live in a closet. And like I told her, you're better than that. And to be honest with you, the fact of the matter is that she was used, taken advantage of, and he slept with her without protection, just like he's doing with other people, putting her and other people in the community at large and his targeted population of choice. And he is so narcissistic that he feels justified in everything that he's doing. And basically, he used you to get what he wanted from you at his discretion, on his terms, and he gaslit you into believing that it was okay. That's it. Period, point blank. That's all in a nutshell. You're 23. My youngest is 27. Okay. My oldest is 37. My youngest daughter is 27. My oldest is 37. Okay. So I have children with more life experience than you have. So I might know a little bit. And that's one thing that I would have to tell you. You do not have to deduce yourself to anything below your level of expectation in order to have a place to sleep. You don't have to take that. You're almost better morally sleeping outside than for a person to be able to just pull your string and reel you in and use you at random for his own selfish pleasure. That was my point. So as I also said to her, eat the meat, throw the bones away. Take what you can off of these commentaries. Take the good of it, because nobody is speaking ill about you. But the truth, and you were doing what you felt was necessary at that time, and what you felt safe enough to do at that particular time to help the situation that you were in. I don't even fault you for that. Okay. But when a person tells you or gives you, okay, I don't even know. Hang on, y'all. Let me take this just in case it's. I apologize. I had to take that. So that's that. I'm not gonna bash you, Yana. I feel like you are. Yeah, at the door. Put some shoes on. I'm not gonna bash Yana. I'm not gonna bash any of the young ladies, because Some of them did do, you're being reckless. Now, let me say that. Some of them are being reckless. Some of them are being very reckless. Sit back in your chair and take a retrospective look over everything and listen to what other people are saying about the same individual, then you can see different and you will probably govern yourself accordingly. Hindsight is always 2020. You can always look back and see things better than you did when you are in the midst of that situation. So that's basically all I'm saying is take the key just in case. That's all I'm saying is just govern yourself accordingly. Take this as a learning curve. Go forth, be great. That's all I'm saying. But it's not going to stop me from feeling that someone needs to approach Marcus about what he's doing. Right now, he feels justified in what he's doing. He feels he's at the top of his game. He feels at the top of the world, and he feels like no, he can't be stopped. And I don't know if he feels like because he's this healthy or this big bodybuilder, this, that, and the other, that the things that he do, or I should say things that he do, that's improper English, but the things that he does with his penis won't affect his life or his overall health, because he's being reckless with it by keeping it unprotected. There are so many different communicable diseases out there, and it is very and I'm sure he's not taking a chance to do any type of testing to make sure that every person that he's sleeping with unprotected is safe, and so is he, before he's committing these acts and bringing these different women all together in these menage a trois and things like that. So I know that he's not, because it's happening far too frequently, too randomly, too impulsively. So with that being the case, he's putting the community at large and his desired population at risk, and that's not right. That's not right. Going to the subtraction clinic, and I'm trying to be YouTube safe here. Thank you, baby. Going to the subtraction clinic, okay, is not a form of birth control. Putting a young lady in a situation where you give her an ultimatum of staying with you under the pretenses that she is at your liberty sexually for room and board is wrong. It's illegal and it's inappropriate. Okay. Now, he got on yesterday and he was having a time of his life because, as he's, in his own words, he got flued out to do the Steve Wilko show about a young lady that he helped out or something to that degree, about a family member that SA'd her when she was younger. And I'm not going to go into that because I'm not trying to give him any clicks and views for any of that. You have to do that on your own. But he was going to Steve Wilko's to get that and to film that, and they flew him out, and he had the time of his life and he was living high on the hog and this, that, and the third. And beautiful. But I wonder what would happen if Steve Wilkos would know that you are a pervert, Marcus. I wonder if Steve Wilkos, it would have been something if Steve Wilkos would have flipped the doggone script, flipped over those cue cards, index cards, and said, well, dang. Okay, Mr. Marcus, while you're out there helping the community, why are you putting the same community that you're out trying to help? Why are you putting that community at risk? Why are risking? You are not only playing Russian roulette with your life, but you're playing Russian roulette with the lives of other women. That's my point. It's morally wrong, it's ethically wrong, and it's lawfully wrong for you to proposition these women with money in exchange for sexual favors. And it's also wrong for you to offer them room and board and you tell them the only difference is you're going to have to give it to me anytime I want it and I'm not paying for it. And then they have to do it the way you want to do it, and this, that, and the other thing. It has to be unprotected and all these other things. It's wrong. Period, point blank. And you are a nasty predator. And that's just that. Okay. Now, everybody in the world knows how I feel about it. Now, it's on here, and that's where it is. And that's that. No more clicks or views from me. You know, I want you to stop taking advantage of these women and getting on social media and saying it is what it is. I'm a real grown man. I do what I want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Okay, you're gonna do what you want to do till your thing fall off. And it just might fall off in somebody. Unfortunately, theirs fall out. Now, I'm putting it out there. This is a public service announcement. Go get checked, Marcus. Go get checked. And if you are going to be out here sleeping with, I don't care where they come from. Where they come from, the streets of corporate America, college towns. They deserve the respect, your respect by knowing your status. And if you really cared anything about yourself, and you said you have a therapist, and you told your therapist this, that, and the other, and all this other stuff, if you really cared about your mental health and their mental health and anything else, you would know your status, and you would also prevent anything from happening. There's an old adage that says an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. Chew on that for a while. Also, you go in here and you try to kind of do damage control, and you address the parts of the issues that you want to address, and you go out by over talking Lewis and all these different people. Yeah, crackhead, this, that, and the other. Okay, you want to go all the way on there, but you're not. And then you say nobody said nothing about I don't have no desires to be with no little girl or no underage woman. But you don't address the full of the issue. You didn't address everything that Lewis said about what happened at the Airbnb. You know how to deflect. And then whenever you're guilty of something, you always try to deduce it to something that and well, we stuck together and oh well, it is what it is. Or and yeah, well, we made a couple of bad decisions and we did it, and well, that's what it is. And yeah, well, I'm a real grown man, and that's what you mumbled that part. But you're speaking loud and clear about everybody else's situation. And everything you know, want everybody to know about everybody else. Are you feeling out of hard because you have the money? You have the attention? You're being physically satisfied? But you have no soul. You have no conscience. And you have no real compassion for the people you're dealing with. You involved your mom and said that your mom looks out for people, have looked out for some of your interviewees. That's beautiful. But your mom obviously don't have the same goal in mind that you do. Because your mom letting them stay with her, she really want people to get on their feet or what have you. But you, it's because you want to take advantage of the situation. If you're not getting anything out of it, it's not going to benefit nobody. It has to benefit you first. And that's selfish. You are a narcissist. You're self-centered, egotistical. It's just crazy. Enough is enough. I'm done with it. I wish everybody the best. I'm not supporting your channel. I've unsubscribed to you. The only best that I'm going to wish about this situation is that I wish you would make better decisions and stop using your platform to hone in on people and take advantage of their misfortunes to use for your own perverted satisfactions. Period. I'm done with it. It's over. The trash is taken out. I used the super large size hefty bag, the scented kind with the drawstring, pulling it tight, and I'm throwing it to the curb. This is Sis-Lo. I love you on purpose. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Like, share, subscribe, and support this channel. Later for now.